Okay, so this is just a quick overview of my current Boss pedal collection. Now, at some point in the not too distant future, I'll be reviewing each pedal here separately, and I'll be posting those reviews here on this channel. So look out for those and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. For now, I just want to give you guys a brief rundown with respect to what's actually on the board. Okay, so let's get to it. So first on the board is a wah pedal. So this is the AW3 from Boss. It's a dynamic wah and it's an auto wah. It's really fun to use and it's by no means a replacement for like a regular, say for example, Crybaby wah, but has a lot of flexibility. So it's, you know, it's certainly advantageous if you one of these guys who doesn't like to spend a lot of time on the actual physical act of getting a wah out of a pedal. So that's what it's for. Next in the chain is a noise suppressor. So this is the NS2. 3 knobs, really simple to use, no frills, does what it says on the tin. That's followed by a compressor sustainer. This is a CS3. Similar to the suppressor, just a no frills kind of pedal, very easy to use. I don't really like overly complicated kind of pedals with too many knobs. I'd rather spend my time sort of making music than twiddling knobs, to be honest. But anyway, again, similar to the suppressor, it's got a basic function, which is to, you know, compress and give you a little bit of sustain, and you can get that effect pretty easy. Next in the chain, we've got a super overdrive. This is the SD1W. Now, this is kind of a modern take on the classic SD1. The W stands for Wazercraft, so it's kind of like the original, but with some extra sort of features and benefits. That's followed by a distortion. This is the ST2 Power Stack. Now, this is supposed to mimic the sound of those Marshalls, which a lot of British heavy metal bands used to use. It even looks a little bit like a Marshall. So it's a really cool, kind of simple, pure sounding distortion. That's what I like about it. Followed by a graphic equalizer. This is the GE7, and that's like a no frills equalizer. It does exactly what it says on the tin. There's a few kind of EQ settings, and it's very easy to, you know, you can get pretty much whatever you're looking for in terms of the sound from that. The top line is everything I'm feeding into my effects loop. So firstly, we've got a chorus pedal. So this is a CE2W. Again, like the overdrive, it's a Wazercraft version, so it's like a modern take on the original. There's a few extra features which we'll get into in more detail when I do all the reviews separately. Next, we have a harmonist pedal. So this is the PS6. I'm mostly using this for the octave effect. I should probably get an octave pedal, but I haven't at the moment. But there's a lot more you can do with this pedal. Next in the chain is a phaser. Now, I'm probably overusing this. This is the PH3. I've always liked phaser ever since I first heard it on the first Van Halen album. I just think it's a really cool kind of, sort of twist to your guitar sound. Followed by a couple of delay pedals. We've got a DD7 and the DD3 digital delay. Both of them rock solid, built like tanks, like everything in terms of Boss. And can't really go wrong with them. Last in the chain, we've got a reverb. So that's the RV6. Now, what I like about this particular pedal is, as well as having some great reverb sounds, it also has its own delay function built in. Not as extravagant as these two, but still there's a lot you can do with it. There are a couple of pedals here which are not on the board as yet. Now, this is a volume pedal. This is the FV30. This is pretty compact. What I like about this is it doesn't take up a lot of space. At some point it will be making its way onto the board. And lastly, not leastly, we've got a loop station. This is the RC3. Now, this is the pedal I've used the least, purely because I just haven't got around to using it. So that's self-explanatory. But you know, I've wanted to get a sort of a looper for a while, so I'm sure, you know, I'll get some interesting sort of things going on with this particular pedal. So like all these pedals, at some point we're going to see individual reviews. So I will post them on the channel in due course. So for now, this is my Boss pedal collection, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.